amazing day to talk about what is happening to XRP in the XRP community. Now, CoinMarketCap XRP is at around 94 cents. We had a dump, guys, but now it looks like these coins are recovering once again, but we are in the red. But now, guys, before jumping into this, is not financial advice, essential value only. Tim is out. No, guys, listen to what Brad Garlinghouse has to say right here.
All over the SEC's case against Ripple XRP. And Charlie, we've got the backdrop of China's most forceful wording to date banning cryptocurrency. But let's start with you and what you've been breaking regarding Brad and Ripple.
Yeah, and I want to start off questioning Brad. I want to make one point here. We've reached out to the following people. Jay Clayton, the former SEC chief who brought the case against you guys. It was his last act in office as SEC chief under President Trump. Bill Hinman, the former head of corporate finance, who presumably was part of that decision since Mr. Hinman headed a lot of the regulatory stuff involving crypto. We've reached out to the people who run Ethereum, because they play a role in this too. We've reached out to the SEC's press office to get in touch with Gary Gensler, because he's continuing the case that Clayton brought. So I guess this is where it comes down to me, Brad. Ripple was charged by the SEC for failure to do disclosures after, if you look at it pretty objectively, I looked at it objectively, doing much the same thing that Ethereum did, but Ethereum and its Ether cryptocurrency has gotten a complete pass. Bill Hinman gave him a pass in his speech, that famous 2018 speech. Obviously, Jay Clayton has given him a pass because he didn't bring charges. So far, Gary Gensler hasn't looked backwards and said, "Hey, was that a security when you were using Ether to build out the Ethereum blockchain?" And you guys are being dinged because you presumably are using XRP to continue to build out. Why do you think there is these two standards, just from your standpoint?
Look, I'll start, Charlie. Thank you for having me. Liz, thank you for having me. I think there has been and continues to be a lack of clarity. I think the points you're making about the statements the SEC has made about Ether certainly is one example of that. But look, I think as you have reported, Charlie, that if we want this industry to thrive here in the United States, there needs to be clarity. And I don't think we can just continue.
Wow, guys, there needs to be clarity. Listen to what he has to say right there. I mean, it looks like he's calm, cool, and collected. But it gets interesting, right? XRP Captain Sudo, Ripple vs. SEC case is heating up. All major news channels is now focusing on the lawsuit. In my opinion, we are close to a case dismissal, or Ripple obviously winning this whole shenanigans showcase. So again, guys, be prepared because it does seem like we are close by what we have been seeing, right? And now, guys, we're the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is called White. Interesting. Cryptomaniac is Black Swan incoming 2021. Black Swan in a couple days. Again, guys, be prepared. Just be prepared, honestly, because look, things are heating up once again from Joker XRP. Ripple and XRP is the phoenix that will be the new financial system.
We're also, as you know, investing heavily right now in building a new settlement system for instant payments in the U.S. It'll be the first such major expansion of our core payment system since the 1970s. We found the case for this quite compelling for consumers, businesses, and just ensuring that all financial institutions have access to the payment system.
Again, guys, new financial system is literally up on the horizon. XRP will be at the main or the core, right? The core coin, while all the others are the minions. Once again from XP Captain, World Economic Forum is watching XRP community. What we are doing, they are watching us. Now, guys, this is actually insane. So yesterday, XRP Captain tweeted this out. Brad Garlinghouse is a board member of World Economic Forum. They are all implementing the Great Reset, and Brad is sitting with them. This is not a joke. XRP World Bridge Currency, XRP all the money, $10,000, $35,000, $100,000. Anything can happen in this space. Now, Brad Garlinghouse, you guys can see lowercase g, they changed it to the uppercase G, guys. They 100% are watching. That's pretty crazy. Now, here's proof. NVXRP has tweeted out, why did they lowercase his last name? Look at that, guys. And then you guys can see they changed it. So, pretty crazy stuff. Next it comes from Robert. The narrative is in place. The plan is inevitable. All the dots are connected. A new world is upon us, guys. Look, everything from what we have seen, right? Everything, the events, the narratives. Guys, what do we know that's going to be upcoming? Well, we know XRP will be rising, right? Bloomberg Crypto Sudo update. China's central bank says all cryptocurrency related transactions are illegal. Oh, there we go. Again, isn't that interesting? Again, China banning once again multiple times. Now, Gold Telegraph is, breaking news. The US SEC may be investigating Tether and Tether Operations Limited. A Freedom of Information Act request found. Surprise, surprise. Oh, the SEC going after Tether maybe sooner than later. Again, guys, isn't that crazy? Remember what we did state. Tether implodes or collapses, everything else falls like an asteroid, guys. Dump, 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 if that ever does take place. Now, the Breath and Joe socials, the two cups represents a partnership. It also may be a nod to Libra. If the plate is a clock, the agreement is located at 9. Libra begins 9/22 in the 9th month, September. The upper left book reads Cruising in Asia. Today, Ripple announced a partnership with Bhutan. As you guys can see, again, a lot of interesting connections being made right here. Look at that, guys. Everything is already pre-planned ahead of time, which is pretty crazy. Enigma tweet out June 14th, Rambutan. 100 days later, September 22, Bhutan. You guys can see, hour 9:32 equals September 23rd. Pretty crazy, guys. Look at that. Pretty crazy stuff. A lot of connections being made right here, as you guys can see. Almighty Shade is how interesting they chose this week of October from the BIS. Look at that. Regulators. Big techs in finance. Again. Regulate big tech. 6th to 7th October. Again, guys, this is how we know we are close. These events will have to take place first. Gorgecko Suidao, this is another clue right here. US government threatens shutdown if it cannot get the funding before September 30th. Oh, there we go. What's going to take place if this does take place, right? The stock market is falling, right? 100%. Black Project is Suidao, blacked out. What do we see right here? Again, more images, guys. Look at that. We can't make this up. Isn't that crazy? Total blackout. What? Guys, this is how we know. This is how we know. You know what's coming. Interesting that today is a year and 3 months, 22 days after the social media blackout after that happened. So, remember, everything, these blackouts that seem to be up on the horizon is 100% pre-planned, because we see here from Val Jester, more like the setup is fast approaching. Look at that. A solar superstorm fast approaching could leave the world without the internet for months. Come on, guys. Come on. We know what's taking place. Bro, Call of Duty Mobile doesn't make it any clear blackout. I mean, come on, they literally tell you before it happens. Isn't that crazy? Riddles are sweet out. January 25th reset. Seems like it, guys. Seems like it. The coming reset of the international monetary system. You guys can see how XRP will play a big role, guys, in the new financial system. And we were here very early, right? Once again, from Riddles, XRP is a new stablecoin. Ooh, USDT and XRP. Isn't that interesting, right? Stablecoin at what price though? 10,000? 50k? 100k? A million? Who really knows, right? XRP Phoenix is September 22nd, red. Now it does seem like we did see a sell-off, right? Isn't that crazy? July 22nd is green, and XRP had an uptrend. August 22nd is blue. September 22nd is red, indicating a sell-off during Scales and Justice. Green from October 22nd onwards. Wow. So guys, look at that. And then that took place. Again, you guys can see, we knew it was going to be red, but then they just had to put out a story to support whatever price action it takes, right? And the final tip for today's video comes from Baba Cooks. Personally, governments, let's crypto survive for this long. Build out infrastructure needed for CBDC. Now we can start to see the shift. Digital yuan coming out. What does China do? Ban crypto transactions. Many more will follow. Surviving cryptos are one's benefit establishment. Wow, this is crazy. Again, look at that, guys. Only a few will survive, especially the phoenix that will rise from the ashes. How Canada exposed to Ripple effects of the Evergrande debt crisis. Look at that. Again, a lot of confirmation, subliminal programming is happening, guys. We know what's taking place at the end of the day, the end game, right? But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys please hit like, subscribe, and feel free to be around channel. So you guys are having an amazing day, and you guys see ya.